Guys, welcome to the Mr. Maple Show. I hope you had an amazing 2024. You guys made it our best year ever here at Mr. Maple, and we're excited for what 2025 holds. This is the last 10 at 10 for 2024, and we're going out in style.
Y'all, we've got that customer appreciation sale going on right now on MrMaple.com. That is live currently. Go take advantage of those savings. It's ending really soon. We're going to get into the 10 at 10 for Tuesday, December 31st of 2024. We're starting out today with pink filigree.
I love pink filigree. This is a beautiful plant, underrated. This one has some of the best pink shades. It's heavily dissected, and it makes a low cascading umbrella, typically around 4 feet tall by around 5 feet wide. Great container plant as well.
Selection by Ghirardelli Nursery in Italy. You hear us talk about them all the time. They got some great introductions. Y'all, this thing just keeps putting on some really good pink new growth. It's said to be somewhere in between a Stella Rosa and an Ornatum. And I'm telling you, it gives you some of that pink sort of hues, gives you some of those colors like Ornatum during the summer, and some phenomenal fall colors. Really nice cascading shape. It's a lace leaf that's becoming more and more of a classic.
Great shapes to this one. If you like pink trees, it's a no-brainer. Got an all-around awesome habit to it. It's going to look great with a lot of your other lace leaves too. So pair this with waterfalls and crimson queens. It's going to look great next to orangiola. There's so much contrast between this one. Even something like Dragon's Fire is going to go out and look amazing next to pink filigree. It really brings it, especially in early spring with those shades of pink. Don't boo-hoo if you missed out on Beoo, because it's back on the 10 at 10.
Beoo is that yellow bark Japanese maple. Check out that bark color.
Wham!
It's outrageous. It gives you the yellow color during the winter months when not many other trees give you that yellow. It gives you that winter interest that is just striking in those months when everything else has dropped its leaves. It makes the bark more showy.
This one looks good naked. I mean, it looks great even out of leaf. Not safe for work. Totally dropped all of its clothes right here. Still looks absolutely amazing. Beoo is one of those trees that shows up and shows out in the winter months. I like to put this one where it has a backdrop, some kind of evergreens to show it off. That really is a great way to grow this one. A barn or a shed that's dark colored also looks great, or a dark colored home. Something where you get that full interest of that neon yellow bark. It really picks up. You know, I'll use a lot of evergreens behind this one, and it really is a great way to be kind of showing it out every single aspect of what this one can do in the winter months.
Yeah, Beoo, as you see here, bright yellow during the winter, green leaves in the spring and the summer, and in the fall, it's underrated for that yellow fall color when the bark and the leaves go to yellow at the same time. It's just wow. It's just got that yellow factor that's just cloud 9. Talking
awkward.
There you
go. Good.
Talking about yellow, next up we got Dragon Master.
Yellow Dancing retirement, last one for 2024. Last one more time.
No.
We're closing out the year. It's New Year's, bro. We've got Dragon Master. It's a classic Mr. Maple introduction, guys. One of our best we'll ever do. This is a golden yellow Ryusei style with all the charm and interest of Orange Dream. So this one's kind of like Orange Dreams times Ryusen. One of our best introductions we'll ever do. Huge leaves, amazing orange display on this one in the early spring. Kind of an orange border with yellow eye. Orangey red fall colors, just an absolute showstopper. I recommend staking this one up to about 5 to 6 feet, letting it weep down from there. Looks amazing in a basket.
I know Brian Rule was one of the first people to get Dragon Master. He put it actually out in his Oklahoma garden. He always said, push it out, give it a little more sunlight so you get some of those orange dreamlike colors. There's some of those bleached out yellow colors on this during the summer. It's a great container basket. It's a great topsy-turvy upside down too. Really cool way to grow a Japanese maple. Extremely heavily cascading habit, more so than most. And it's just always beautiful. Y'all, next level Japanese maple here with Dragon Master.
Hey, if you buy a tree today, you can tell your wife you're not getting anything until next year. All right, Tim, what's up next?
Guys, next up, we've got Acer Pomatum Paveali. This thing's got really big leaves, really thick leaves as well. It's a unique introduction by Piet Vergelt.
You know, this one's very interesting. It could be maybe even a tetraploid. We've always looked at Ruby Ridge and Rugose as ones with thicker foliage, a little bit more leathery touch to them, which can be indicative of a tetraploid or one with more ploids to it. Really interesting, though. This one has a unique texture, multi-stem, dense, and great fall colors. Picked up pink reds in the fall, deep maroons. It's got a weird leaf to it. It's heavily dissected, but it almost doesn't fit into that Matt Murray category.
And where Ruby Ridge is more of that sort of brick red kind of color, this gives you more of those dark purple red colors with that thicker leaf. Y'all, good, sturdy, strong, upright stature. It's going to get about 6 foot in 10 years, a little bit slower growing as well. Paveali, really rare selection. You don't see offered very frequently on Mr. Maple. Now's your time to pick this one up. Y'all, next up, we've got Acer Pomatum Filigree.
Just made it really awkward off camera, but we'll just leave that part out. Guys, next up, Filigree. Awesome. It is a great looking plant, whether you call it green filigree or filigree. You're going to like it.
Yeah, I know we had pink filigree earlier. We got filigree on today. I mean, this one is unique in the fact that it has those deeply divided leaves. The leaves are more ornamental than many of the other lace leaves. Just the deep incisions on the sublobes, outrageous. But it also has white flecking. It is a reticulated lace leaf Japanese maple. And you get some white flecking in that in the early spring. Super slow growing. We got some nice high grafts right here.
These are typically 3x3 in 10 years, so a slower grower. High grafts are a great way to go with these to pick up that growth rate. Love this one. Give it some late day shade. You'll get more of that flaking into it. Really nice golden yellow fall color as well. Typically one of the most golden yellows of all the lace leaves. Absolutely love it. Pairs really well with Crimson Queen.
Now today we also do have some low grafts becoming available as well on today's 10 at 10. So if you're waiting for a low graft, we've got you covered there as well. These high grafts, they got some great size, so I want to get them on camera. Amazing fall color too. You get some really nice clear yellows infused with oranges. It's a next level lace leaf. JD Veritree says it's extremely rare and very popular with collectors. You know, it's a little less rare because we've been trying to offer it more and more here at Mr. Maple, but it is still just as popular with collectors today. Give it some protection from the hot afternoon sun, and this tree is going to give you good growth rate and some beautiful reticulated variegation.
All right, guys, next up, we've got Acer Pomatum Little Joe. This is a fun one by our friend Dr. Kernetsky, who got us wood on this. This is a broom he named after his brother. Tight, compact habit. It does fill out quickly at first, so it's kind of vigorous at first, but it does tighten up and slow down. This one's typically a 5x5 globe shape. Now, this was a green tree that the witch's broom was on, but one of the neat factors about this one is in early spring, you got a lot of pink blushing over top of Little Joe.
Now, we feel so honored when someone like Dr. Kernetsky, one of our friends, says, guys, I found this mutation. I want y'all to propagate it and introduce it. And we propagated it, evaluated it, and y'all, it grows easily. It's got a tight, dense, compact habit. That spring color is awesome, and you get some good red fall colors out of this as well. An awesome new witch's broom, Little Joe. Y'all take advantage of this today. They do sell it quickly on Mr. Maple when he lists this. It is a newer witch's broom that not many people have.
All right, y'all, let's bring back Will's Divine.
This is one of my favorite reticulated Japanese maples. It can give you some almost blue-white kind of colors in the early spring.
Are you saying this is the fabled blue maple?
No. There's no such thing as blue maple. But this thing can give you some crazy awesome colors, good strong reticulation. And then in sunlight too, you can actually get the exact opposite, some almost like brown coming into it on the reticulation, which is just outrageous. I mean, I've never seen anything else like it. Will's Divine, it is a next level reticulated type.
Exact same plant as elmwood. If you've ever seen elmwood before, we do believe the two to be the same. Beautiful tree. This one just brings it. I love all the weird shades you get. Put this one next to Peaches and Cream or Firefly. It's another one of those ones that continues to change continuously. It's outside the Ghost series. It's Ghost series adjacent, but you're going to love this one if you like that reticulated style variegation.
Yeah, it's got a good, strong, upright habit, and the colors on it. Pair this out there with your Firefly. Pair this with your Purple Ghost. It's going to be awesome, and it's going to be reticulated, and you're going to love it.
Another mythological tree. We're bringing back Zova serrata, Goblin.
Yeah, an awesome little dwarf tree for your fairy or hobbit garden. It's going to have that real compact habit. It gets right around 4 to 6 feet in 10 years. Tightly dense layering. Zova is extremely hardy. They're easy to grow, and they give you good fall color. This does all that in that small, compact shape.
This one reminds me of the Shishigashira of Zova serrata. I love it. Zovas are fun. They're super durable. They often are used as street trees. And this one's got all that durability, but in a nice, small, compact habit. Great fall colors on this one as well. Kind of an orangey red. Absolutely unstoppable for the way it grows. I love the shape and the structure. It gives you a neat texture. You're getting the Zova style foliage, but in a dense habit.
Yeah, an awesome tree to add to your small ornamental garden. It pairs so well with many Japanese maples because it is very ornamental and it's got that dwarf stature. Y'all are going to love a Goblin. Y'all, next up, we've got Acer Pomatum Benny Mako.
This one's popular for bonsai, but also for the landscape. It is a pinnacle peak color in the spring. You're going to love the color you get out of this one. It really absolutely glows in that spring garden.
Yeah, you get some fire engine reds in the spring, some greens during the summer with some red new growth, and then in the fall you get that fire engine red again. It changes throughout the seasons, and that's one of the things people love about Benny Mako. It's one of those trees that's dynamic because it's so intense in its color.
Typically a little smaller than something like Shinda Sojo, more of a rounded canopy to it. Absolutely beautiful displays, great fall colors as well. Again, popular for bonsai. These are grafted. I always let you bonsai people know you can always plant these in the ground, then create rooted cuttings and air layers from them. Really a showstopper. Again, the flower is the foliage with this style. You get some amazing spring foliage that's kind of almost flowering in its display. It's got every bit the drama of a cherry. You've seen between two ferns, we've got between two fire glows.
We got some fire glows in 7 gallons. Nice dense structure on these. Some great, just mature size, lots of branching. And fire glow is one of those trees that gives you that red color and has orange red to the backside. It really glows.
I love it. It's a great plant. You've seen us talk about fire glow a lot. We just did a podcast where we talk about our top 75 trees of 2024. Fire glow is in the top 5. I'll tell you that much. You'll have to watch the podcast to see where it falls. It's always popular. Guys, these are great sizes. They're dense, they're full. You're gonna love this. Some instant gratification. Great fall color on this one as well. Typically around 8 to 10 foot in that 10-year span, making this kind of a perfect size for most folks' garden. Absolutely love it. Fire glow is also exceptionally heat tolerant. Leaves that a little bit later as well.
Yeah, I mean, all those traits make it an excellent tree for people to use in the garden. The garden's always shrinking. For that mid-size, upright red Japanese maple, it has that glowing effect, and it's easy and durable. Look no further than fire glow. We have them also in 1 gallons, but when I saw these 7 gallons, I knew we had to list these as well, y'all. Hope you can take advantage of these awesome sizes.
Hey, if you're going to take advantage of something, take advantage of that sale going on right now. We've got a crazy end of the year customer appreciation sale. There's a lot of great plants on there, and they're marked down at Black Friday prices. So this is one of your last chances to get these deals before spring. Absolutely crazy deals going on there. So definitely check that out. Might end at midnight. We'll see. It's ending soon. Either way, definitely go and take advantage of that sale.
Take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.